Hey guys, I'm Bereket.
And I'm Rahiel.
And welcome back to
Cookin It with the Berhes.
On this channel, Rahiel and I are going to be cooking Habesha food. And we're going to be teaching you guys how to cook too.
And today we'll be making Kai Wot, or Kai Sega Wot. So Kai means red in Amharic, and Sega means meat in Amharic. So essentially we're making red meat wot, which is like a stew. And this is like common in like households, at every party, gatherings, whatever. Like you're gonna find Kai Wot there. It's super easy to make. We're gonna show you how to do that. So let's get into it.
Alright, let's get it.
Alright, first and foremost, we've got our meat, our sega, main ingredient, it's literally in the name. We have our shunkurt, our onion. We have our garlic and ginger mixture. We have berbere for the spice. We have our kibbeh, which we put in some in later. We've got ginger powder and garlic powder as well, just because this is really small. All of this. We have our cho, our salt, and controversial, we're gonna use a little bit of cinnamon. You don't have to if you don't want to. I personally just like to add a little bit. So that's basically it, and we'll cut the meat first. So we'll get into that. Okay, so first we're gonna rinse the meat just a little bit. And then we're also gonna cut off the fat. So like obviously we're not gonna eat, like this is really thick too. So we're gonna definitely cut that off. Oh, this is a good cut. There's certain recipes or like there's certain dishes where it's kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of good to keep the fat. I don't think Sega Wot is one of them, or Kai Wot, whichever.
Honestly, I think a lot of them just keep.
Yeah, I mean it's fine if you have like a little bit of fat. Like
honestly, that's fine right there.
I'm just like nitpicky with it. But yeah, honestly this is fine. Like we're just gonna start cutting this up into like smaller pieces. Alright, so unlike tibs where you would basically cut them in strips, with Sega Wot or Kai Wot, you're gonna cut them in like tiny cubes. So they would basically be cut into like small pieces like this. Okay, so as you can see, we finished cutting up all the meat, but I did just realize that you're not supposed to cook the meat first. You're actually supposed to cook the onions first. So we're gonna cut the onions now. Actually, Bereket's gonna cut the onions now, so.
Oh, by the way. Alright, get your onions like this. We're gonna use the onion cutter. The veggie cutter, not the onion cutter. Just because I'm so lazy to cut. And I don't want to try. For those of you who do not know what this is, at this point, they should just sponsor us because we'll be promoting for free. But it just cuts up so easy. You know what I'm saying? And then second onion, boom. And just like that, your onions are cut. You guys wanna buy this online, I'll put a link in the description. Sponsor us. We're doing this for free. Pot here, honestly, we'll use this one. Turn it on to like, I say, medium. First thing we're gonna do is add oil. We're gonna try to add as little as possible. This thing is not healthy for you, bro. But Ethiopians love oil. And then we're just gonna mix this up, let it cook. And then yeah.
Alright, so as you can see, the onions have definitely like cooked down a bit. You can see the change in color. So now we're gonna add in our berbere. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna sprinkle it. Okay, I'll do a little mixing now to see if it might need more. Okay, so now that we've added in our berbere, we're gonna let the onion cook in with the berbere a bit. And I did put this on low, just because I kind of wanted to like not cook too fast. And then once that's good, I did forget to mention part of the ingredients is tomato sauce. We'll just add in that a little bit later, so we're good for now. All right, that's dangerous. So we're gonna add in our tomato sauce now. And I'm gonna do a quick like rinse, AKA lick-licka. Oh, there you go. And then mix this around. I'm gonna let it cook just for like a little bit more and then adding in the meats right after. So I'm just gonna let this cook just for a little bit. Okay, so we've let it cook for a little and now we're gonna add in the sega. Can you roll this bird? Thank you. Here's the meat. Now we're just gonna carefully mix this in, just making sure that everything's been coated and all that. So we've mixed it in. Now all the meat's like incorporated. So we're gonna add in a little bit of our ginger garlic mixture. We'll make a video one day of how like this. Yeah. And then we're going to add in our garlic powder, our ginger powder. We're gonna add in our cho, our salt. You wanna make sure you add in a good amount. And then you can stop here. I personally am going to add cinnamon, just like a little bit. That's good, yeah. Because a little goes a long way, especially with cinnamon. So anyways, you're gonna mix that up all together. and the like meat will kind of like have water in it, and so like you're gonna see like the pot just I guess like fill up with water. If that makes sense. And it's not because we added water and more oil to it. It's just gonna be like that. But yeah, that's basically it. So the last thing we're gonna be adding is our kibbeh, which will be added once like this kind of comes to a boil, and we know like the meat's like fully cooked. So that's it for now. We'll just cap it. Okay, so it's been cooking for a while now. Checking up on it. You can see all that water that I mentioned earlier. This is all from the siga. It's all from the meat. We didn't add any like water or oil. But yeah, it's cooked for the most part. Actually, no, it's cooked period actually. So now it's time to add our kibbeh. And I already have the portion taken out like over here. Not too much. So just gonna put that in there. I'm gonna lower the temperature a bit. I did raise it. I think before it was really, really low, and then I put it on like a medium low heat. But now, just because we're adding in the kibbeh, I'm gonna put it back on low and just let it like simmer for a little bit. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm trying to think of like cooking terms. But yeah, it's honestly done. So we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit, and that's basically it. All right, so the Sega Wot is all done now. It looks and smells really good. The only problem is we did forget to add in our kororema, and we're gonna add that in now actually. So this is a little bit. Yeah, no, that's good. You don't wanna add too much. This thing is really strong. So I'm just gonna actually mix that in real quick. But that's basically it. We're all done. We're gonna turn off the heat and just like let it sit, and then we'll plate it up, and that's it.
Then that's
Yes.
Alright guys, we are done making the Sega Wots. And our favorite part of the video, let's try it.
It's been a minute since I've had Sega Wot, so I'm actually like low-key excited to be eating again. Oh, it's good. It's really good. I'm really happy.
This is like...
It's actually really good. I'm like...
Actually really good. Like, really, I'm laughing eating this. You know?
Yeah, like, it's not like I didn't expect for it to be like good. I don't know, it's really good. But thanks for staying tuned all the way up to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what your favorite part of the video is, any suggestions you have for us.
Share this with a friend.
And that's basically it.
Yeah.
So
actually, please subscribe because 96% of you guys are not subscribed. So take the time, subscribe, and with that being said,
go to shop.
Go to shop.